Spill is brought to you by Monza, Walker Valley's best partner.
Now will everyone stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now will everyone bow their heads for a moment of silence.
Hey Walker Valley, it's Friday, February 12th, 2016. I'm your host, Jolie.
And I'm Jonathan.
Your top story today is your Shout Out Friday.
Now it's time for your Shout Out Fridays.
My name is Briley and I'm shouting out Justice Zachary.
Hey, I'm Justice Zachary and I shout out Serena Over.
I shout out Jacob.
I shout out Hannah. What'd you do?
I shout out you. Hi, I'm Haley Buckner. I'm ending your Shout Out Friday.
The Cleveland YMCA will have classes beginning on February 19th to obtain your lifeguard certification. You must attend all classes to receive the certification. The fee is $200 for members and $250 for non-members. Contact Christy Snyder at 423-476-5573 with any questions. Registration deadline is Friday, February 12th. Chosen, please come by to B214 ready to discuss Chapter 4 or just come for fellowship. Mark your calendars for our next meeting on Thursday the 25th after school.
Permission forms for the hiking trip to Fall Creek Falls are available from Coach Tresta in G115 or Miss Tipton in B206. This trip is for everyone who loves to hike, whether you're a beginner or an expert. Come spend a fun Saturday with the Walker Valley Hiking Club.
11th grade females that are interested in Girls State for this summer should stop by the guidance for more information. This is a leadership program which will be held at Lipscomb University in Nashville, May 29th through June 4th. This is sponsored and paid for by the American Legion Auxiliary Unit of Cleveland. 10th and 11th grade students interested in applying for Chamber of Commerce Youth Leadership Program, please stop by guidance for more information. Deadline for applications is February 24th.
If you're enrolled on this summer's trip to Germany, Italy, and Switzerland, you need to apply for your passport as soon as possible, if you've not already done so. Just a reminder, passports need to be valid up to 6 months past our return date. You will also need to verify that the spelling of your first, middle, and last name on your EF account matches your passport exactly. There's a minimum $200 fee to change names after February 22nd. You can avoid any unnecessary fees by checking this early. Rooming requests are also due no later than February 22nd. Lastly, please verify that your emergency contact is not someone traveling with you this summer. Please see Ms. Pichettino in G212 if you have any questions regarding these items. Now it's time for your question of the day.
Alright, in all honesty, I've got to say my favorite cartoon character has got to be Rick from Rick and Morty.
I gotta say, my favorite cartoon superhero must be Morty.
My favorite superhero is Superman.
Papa Murphy or Riley or Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks.
Same here.
Jerry.
I like Scooby-Doo.
I love Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo, Papa Murphy from the Murphys.
SpongeBob.
Credit Recovery is now open at FA 105 during CCRT time, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and Wednesdays that are not MAP days. You must get a pass from Mr. Dillon in BU1 prior to second block on the day that you want to go to Credit Recovery. Credit Recovery is open before and after at school these times. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:40 to 8:10 a.m. Ms. Howard will come by the cafeteria to get the students that are here for Credit Recovery. After school, you may stay Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Yearbook sales are closing down. If you have not purchased one, go to www.smartpay.com or see Ms. Gober in G110 for details. FBLA is accepting new member applications. Pick up your application outside MCLA 3 or from any business teacher. Form and dues can be paid to Ms. Brady in MCLA 3. All applications are due by February 24th.
FBLA is collecting new or gently used children's books. For every 10 books that you donate, you will receive a half hour of community service credit. Books will be donated to local children's organizations and reading programs. Donate today. All books are due by March 15th. Books can be turned into Mrs. Brady in MCLA 3.
If you're interested in joining the Spill staff next school year, regardless of your academy, or if you have any questions about AV Productions, please stop by the Spill studio and pick up an application from Coach Webb. Juniors, it's time to start preparing yourself for college after high school. Cleveland State will be hosting their Catch the Fever event on March 8th, 2016. This field trip event will include a college tour, an ACT prep session, financial aid information, and a look at the college admissions process. They will also provide your lunch for that day. Permission slips are available in guidance and are due back to guidance signed by Wednesday, February 17th. Space is limited.
Prospect Elementary is looking for volunteers to help with their spring auction Saturday, March 5th from 4 to 6:30 p.m. If you are interested in earning service hours, please see Ms. Black in the main office for more information. Here's a quick interview giving you information about today's Class Olympics.
Class Olympics are tomorrow. We're coming around 4th block selling tickets. $1. You get free Twix too. We're giving away Twix.
Now it's time for an awesome commercial break and then a Cooper with your Walker Valley Sports.
I'm a slippery bathroom puddle. Some freshman was playing in the sinks earlier. But you just made me slick. So get Walker Valley Insurance and stay dry and away from mayhem like me.
The word of the day is dazzle, and it means of a bright light, blind, it will blind a person temporarily.
Hey Walker Valley, it's It's currently 56 degrees outside. You know what? Actually, you want to know why I'm mad? You want to know why I'm really mad? I stand up here every day doing the weather, and nobody appreciates me. Let's go!
Walker Valley Sports. Sponsored by Mix 1041, your home for Walker Valley Sports.
Hey Walker Valley, I'm Cooper here with your Walker Valley Sports. The basketball teams will travel to East Hamilton Friday night for their last regular season game. Girls start at 6 and boys at 7:30. The wrestling team has the region tournament this Saturday at Cleveland. Softball tryouts will be Wednesday, February 17th from 4 to 5 at the softball field. You must have proof of a physical to participate. If you have any question, please see Coach Lindbergh in G215. Now it's time for your Spill Center.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's Spill Center. We're transitioning into basketball season now, and we're going to start previewing college basketball and the NBA. One of the biggest games of the year up to now was number 1 Kansas against number 2 Oklahoma. It went to 3 overtimes. This Saturday, they rematch in Oklahoma. Austin, what are your predictions for this game?
Well, last game was just so fun to watch. Both teams have such great star power, great coaches. It's just a great matchup, and especially because it's interconference. And Buddy Hield is probably one of the most prolific scorers in the entire NCAA in the past few years, really. And he can score in so many ways. And Perry Ellis has always been, like for the past couple of years, Kansas has been their whole inside game, and that's where they do have their advantage in this game. And I think that Kansas will get this game done because of the inside game, and that because they have the advantage in the paint. But last time, I guess Kansas has a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth because of that whole controversy of throwing the ball in, not giving enough room. So I think they'll be more inspired by that too. So I think Kansas is going to go into Norman and take the win.
What do you think, Cooper?
I think it's going to be back and forth just like it was the first time, and I'm going to go with Oklahoma in this one. I think this year they've caught a lot of people. I mean, they've always been, a good basketball program, but they're not usually up there with Kansas and Duke and North Carolina, and Duke's actually fell back this year a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Oklahoma is going to get it done. It may go into overtime again, who knows, but I think it's going to be really close, and I think Buddy Hield makes a big shot in the end.
Jake, what do you think?
Yeah, I've got Oklahoma too. When they played last time, Buddy Hield had 49 points. And,
not much, really.
And then when Oklahoma played LSU last week, he had 42. So he's on a hot streak right now, and I think he is definitely the best player in college basketball. So I think he's going to be too much for Kansas. He was last game, and I don't see why that would change now. So
too much for anybody.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, no
so
one can find a way.
I'm definitely going to have to take Oklahoma in this one.
Yeah. See, this is a really tough game for me because I like how teams can really control tempo and stuff through the inside game, post-game stuff, Perry Ellis. But, I mean, Buddy Hield is definitely one of the top 2 best basketball players in college basketball. And even though they won the first time in Kansas, I know is going to come out super, super motivated. I got to go with Oklahoma. I just think they're the better team. All right, now we're going to get into our Final Four predictions. For college basketball. This is really early, but next month's March, so we might as well. It's really never too early.
It's not too far away.
Just to start things off right.
Yeah.
I think my top 4, it's hard. I'm going to go Oklahoma, UNC. I think Xavier's going to get in there somehow.
Okay.
They've been playing, I mean.
Who'd they lose to the other day? They lost somebody. I don't know. But it was an upset, that's all I know.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm going to put a sleeper in there, Michigan State.
Okay.
Valentine.
For me, it's one of my favorite teams to watch all year long has been Providence.
Yeah.
I think they have the most star power because they have 2 really elite players in Ben Mentelli and Chris Dunn. They're like lottery picks, surefire, great players. They're going to get their buckets every single game. Yeah, Chris Dunn's ridiculous. And I think that's the formula for a good tournament team. And I also love North Carolina because they are just so deep this year. Everybody came back, and they have an inside and outside game, even though their three-point percentage has dropped lately. But Marcus Page is back on a tear again, so if he can keep that up, they'll be a Final Four team to me. And then Oklahoma again because Buddy Hield can get 20 a game just like it's nothing. And my fourth team would probably be somebody. Well, I'm kind of a Duke fan, so this is kind of out of the question. I mean, they're not ranked right now, but Duke will be a good tournament team. They consistently, always will be. And Ingram and Grayson Allen are two of the best offensive players in the country, and Duke is one of the best. Yeah, sometimes.
Depends on which Grayson Allen.
If Grayson Allen goes 5 for 30 again, like, I'm going to lose my mind. But Duke is just one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country, and in March Madness, that is huge. If you can outshoot the team from the three and make your free throws, you can advance. So that's my upset, but that's my Final Four. So, what do you think, Coop?
I mean, it's all going to, of course, depend on how they set up the bracket. This could all change, of course, and I think if I had to pick, I'm definitely going to say Oklahoma makes a run at it. And then I don't see them and Kansas being in the same bracket. I think they'll both be a 1 seed, so I say Kansas gets in it. And then the other, I want to, there's always that one team who's going to get to like the Sweet 16 or Elite 8 and fall short. So there's going to be some team we don't expect. I don't know who it is. If I had to pick, I mean, Xavier does sound like a good name, but I guess, and for the fourth team, it'd have to be, I'm going to go with Duke just because, it's Duke.
It's hard to ever pick against them.
I mean, back-to-back.
All right, my Final Four, I agree with you definitely on Oklahoma. I think they're too good, and obviously I agree with you on UNC. But then my two other picks are a little bit different. I think Iowa State gets in there.
They always play good.
Yeah, they are. They play tough.
And Iowa's good this year.
They're fourth right now.
Yang's their inside man. He's ridiculous. And then they like upsets. They upset the #1 team twice this year, so I like them. And then I like West Virginia because West Virginia runs a full court press, and like they beat Kansas this year running that full court press. So I have to pick West Virginia because I think that they're too good and they're too well coached not to be in, and they're number 10 right now. So
just like the Big 12.
Yeah, they're sitting in a big position. So I'm gonna pick West Virginia.
Thanks for watching this week's Spill Center. We'll see how that happens. We all picked Oklahoma. Then we had
I picked Kansas.
Some other picks thrown in there, but no, I don't mean to win.
Final Four.
We all picked Oklahoma in our Final Four. So, well, anyway, thanks for watching. Come back and watch us next week as we continue into basketball season. Thanks.
We also got a chance to interview the senior wrestlers, so let's go take a look at that.
All right, what's up? It's Jalen Martin, third-ranked wrestler in the state, 182, one-time region champ. These 4 years have been great. I'm going to always miss Coach Morris, our team. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the best team I've ever been on. And I'm always going to remember all the great times we had.
I'm Joe Munoz, captain of the wrestling team. Placed fourth in state last year at 132, wrestling 132 this year. And I'm going to miss the bus rides.
I'm Nick Barnett, weight class 145. It's been nice these past few years. I'm going to really miss all the coaches, Coach Morris, Coach Range, Coach Fay, Coach Andy, Coach Blackman when he was here. It's been a nice year, and I can't wait to put it all on the line this Saturday at Cleveland Middle School. Everybody come out and support.
This is Zane, Sexy Smith here. The past 4 years of my wrestling have been very hard, but very rewarding, and I'm super proud of the team and the accomplishments that we've all had together.
My name's CJ. I've been wrestling for 3 years, and it's been awesome all 3 years. We have great coaches that coach us good, I guess. And on Saturday, we're going to go try to go to state. That would be cool. So.
Hey, didn't see you there. Well, that's all for your Walker Valley Sports today. Tune in tomorrow for updates on your Mustangs. I'm Cooper, and out of Yachty's with your weather and your 5-day forecast.
Walker Valley weather. Sponsored by Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Coverage you can count on.
Hey, Walker Valley, I'm Yachty's here with your Valley weather. It's currently 41 degrees outside, but feels like 36. The high today is 43 with a low of 27. Now let's check out your radar. As you can see, there's nothing on our radar. Let's check out your 5-day forecast. For the rest of the week, we will have partly cloudy skies with highs near the low 40s and lows in the 20s. As we continue into the week, we are looking at partly cloudy skies Thursday and Friday. On Saturday and Monday, we will have clear skies. Well, that's all for your weather today. For more information, go to WRCBTV.com. I'm your weather girl. Everyone have an amazing day, and I'll back to your host.
Be sure to click that follow button on Twitter at The Spill TV.
Like us on Facebook or check out the new features available on the Spill app, available for Apple and Android devices.
That's all for your show today. For a complete recap of the Spill, check out our YouTube channel. I'm Jolie.
I'm Jonathan.
Like us on Facebook. Have a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up, bow down, salute to the dynasty, salute to the... Yeah, I don't know.